Welcome to the Wild Magic School Bus. My name is Calvin, but I go by many names here on the podcast. You may know me as Dimitri the Ringmaster, or as the slightly crazy moon sister, or as disgruntled innkeeper number 3. You get the idea. This Dungeons & Dragons podcast may contain fantasy violence, language, and adult themes. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Now, take it away, Pothole. Pothole. We're going to Disney World. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wild Magic School Bus, the most unprofessional D&D podcast you will ever hear. I, of course, am your DM, Calvin Piper, and these people play D&D with me. Tonight's prompt, my players, is you are a student at Hogwarts, the wizarding school. What is your go-to spell as a Hogwarts student? Go!
What's this franchise you're talking about?
The one with Captain Picard?
Yes, that is the one. Yep. So, just whichever one you want to do in the wizarding world of
Shadow Clone.
And you said, what is our go-to spell?
What's your go-to spell? What's your favorite spell as a?
I'm gonna be really real with you. I have not I've watched all the movies when I was 6, and I don't have any I know some very peripheral lore, but I don't know.
What would be your go-to spell just in general?
Just in general?
You don't have to pick one of their spells, but just a spell you would pick.
And one of these nerds will tell you what that spell is
for versatility
yes.
and damage.
Yes.
Lightning Whip.
Lightning Whip.
Yes.
I'm sure they have that somewhere in there.
Lightning Whip. Doesn't that one, it gets you with lightning, then it pulls you closer.
And does
or pulls
damage.
them closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very versatile thing. So.
It's like you have mixed the Accio spell
Yep.
with Septum Sempra.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Which you could do in theory.
I am a Ravenclaw.
Accio Septum Sempra!
I'm a Ravenclaw. I took a test once.
Okay.
For my ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
Ravenclaw.
And you are
Preston. I'm Preston. Thank you. I forgot.
And you play...
I play. I appreciate you guys. I play Lucius Kane, Azamar, not Warlock, Sorcerer, Divine Soul Sorcerer, level 9? Wait, 9 now?
level 9. Yep.
Nice.
Level 9.
Whoa, baby!
I like what Preston's done here, and I think everyone should give their house as well. Yeah, did you say that one?
But you don't have to. I didn't want to be cliche and be like, "What house are you from?" Because people could just pick and choose whatever they want.
Spell
but
house, then.
If you've taken the test.
Sure, if you've taken the test, you can tell us which house you're from. It's optional. So, all right, moving down the line.
My name is Michelle, and I play Kenneth, the Human Ranger. I'm going to be honest, I did not watch any of the Harry Potter movies until my brain was fully developed, and so I can't retain anything
Water
at that
off
point.
a duck's back.
Yeah, I
It
retained
was full.
not much.
Nothing stuck.
The only thing that I could think of is there an endless soup, salad, and breadstick spell, because that would be so handy.
They
That was in Misfits and Magic,
They
I
can
think.
multiply.
Yeah, those are the non-verbal spells that you just
you can
Okay.
multiply.
Okay, yeah,
really?
soup, salad.
they can
breadsticks.
apparate just soup salad.
I think you just write out
There is
McRib
a
on a table, and the McRib comes out.
McRib. That would be the last thing I ever wrote. And then I think my house. Do you remember what my house was?
No.
I don't know. We'll go Slitherpuff.
Slitherpuff goes hard.
Nice.
They're multi-classing.
Those weird hybrid multi-classing Hogwarts. That would be funny.
Bruh, I mean,
Huffleclaw.
Griffin Claw.
Okay, so I think what you're looking at
I'm a
is
Raven Rufflepuff.
the Gemini or Gemino curse.
Oh, it's a curse?
In the stories, it's mostly used as a curse.
Okay.
It's the one you might have remembered when they go into one of the vaults to get
The cup and it multiplies and it yes. That is
I think that also happens in
He's in the movies.
He's in the movies.
Yeah.
in the room of requirement.
Correct.
Right before the fire, maybe. I don't know. I don't know
remember
anything
that.
about that dumb geekdom.
Okay, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself? No,
Hey everybody, this is Drew. I play Zephysis, the Gem Draconian. That's not his name. It's Zephyr. Zeph, the Gem Draconian Druid, level 9. And
Got a chipper.
what is my favorite? Honestly, I think Accio is my favorite.
It's the one where you can pick them up, right?
You can like summon something to you. You know, you
Oh, that's tight.
Accio keys, and here's my keys. Accio phone.
Accio soup salad and breadsticks then.
Right, yeah.
Okay, well,
there you
now-
go. You don't even have to create more. You just have to take someone else.
Yo, Drew's credit
Accio
card.
selling and breadsticks.
Oh.
And I'm a Slytherin.
All right.
Voice.
All right.
Sneaky slime.
My name is Matt. I play TBD Gem Draconian Fighter 9 level 9. And I am also Slytherin.
What?
Yeah.
I could not have predicted.
I took it again and I think I got Gryffindor the second time. But
Yeah, because you were being sneaky, little bastard.
yeah.
Oh, you
Undercover
infiltrated
Slytherin.
House Gryffindor.
Yeah.
I see. That's pretty cool.
No, I was stuck between two, so I chose one answer,
Slytherin.
and then I was like, well, I want to see what happens if I choose the other one.
You're Harry Potter then.
Huh?
You are Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what he did?
Yes.
Yes.
Something like
Yes, he did.
that? Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
And my favorite spell, I don't think it was a spell. I need to rewatch it. It was my favorite one, but I don't
the
remember
love
the
potion.
details. No.
Yeah.
Prisoner of Azkaban, whatever helps them go like back in time and stuff like
The
that.
Time Turner.
Time Turner. Okay, that's what I thought it was.
Oh, okay.
That'd be cool to have.
The most broken spell. or
100%.
magical
Yeah, to be
object
able to
in
just
the
reset and just
franchise.
change everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I just tripped and embarrassed myself.
That's good.
I just tripped and embarrassed myself. I'm gonna go back in time so I don't trip.
There was no joke. So there's a rom-com out there called About Time, and it's about a guy who learns that he's a time traveler, and all he has to do is like go into a dark corner and like concentrate, and you can go back in time. And in the movie, he does that several times for like stupid stuff. But I saw the movie one time years ago. My mom was watching it, and so I came into the room and watched it with her. I envied that man, not because he got like a cute girl at the end, but like the fact that he could just be like, hold on, walk away, reset, and come back out and say or do the right thing was mind-blowing to me. I was like, I wish that were possible.
Calvin, I'd like to talk to you about that. Whenever you realize you've done something wrong, you can do that. You just have to own up to it to the people that you wronged, and then apologize sincerely, and then try to not do the wrong thing again going forward.
Still not apologizing to you, Drew. All right, let's move on.
My stuff wouldn't be wronging anyone. It'd be like, oh crap, I spilled juice on my shirt. Let me go back in time and.
Do that and just make sure I don't do that again.
Yep.
Alright, I'm Matty B, back from being sick.
Yay! Oh, that was too loud. Sorry.
I play Thulgrin, the dwarven paladin.
Not the dwarven cleric, obviously. Too soon.
Yeah.
Too soon.
I think as far as I'm a Gryffindor.
Yeah, you
And I think my spell would probably be Incendio.
Yes.
Okay.
Just because it's like I'm driving down the road, somebody cuts me off, I pull up next to them, they get the window down, I'm like, fuck my fireball!
So, I would like to point out.
You
He
know,
doesn't know that you
walk
keep
by
that
and it's
on
like,
you.
Yeah.
This
Or it's like
perfectly
somebody annoys you and you
illustrates-
just go by and just like Incendio and just like catch their like pant leg on fire and they're just like,
You will firebug you.
No, this perfectly illustrates like that people think Slytherins are the bad guys and Gryffindors are the good guys.
100%
But you
not.
have just seen how this person who has scored very highly when it comes to a sense of justice and nobility said he would kill people for not driving properly.
100%.
I wouldn't kill them, I would just
100%.
That's justice.
make them rule the day.
No, we're not talking about that again. We're not doing that
The two Slytherins wanted to
We're out of game
find
still. We're good.
Okay.
and not embarrass themselves.
There you go.
Are you trying to tell us that you're misunderstood?
I think yes. I 100%.
Okay, nerd. Next.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and forget about all that and then write down that one shot idea.
Yes.
And we're gonna go ahead and jump into episode 58
Holy shiza. Sure.
of the Godscar Chronicles. So the last time we were here, United Indifference had successfully navigated the ruins and underground tunnels of the Fallen Fathers, an ancient ruined city that held secrets untold and hopefully the answer to a quest that the party had been sent on. After discovering long-forgotten ruins filled with strange writings and futuristic murals and creatures that had long since passed or weren't even creatures at all, the party finally made their way to the center of this massive golden pyramid where they found many different writings, prophecies, past, present, and future. And they also found an old adversary. Balefire was there. Balefire seemed to be searching for something, but before the party could figure out what exactly that was, the fight ensued. Balefire was quickly beaten to very close to the end of his life, but in a quick-witted escape, disapparated from the pyramid, but not before summoning a mechanized undead mummy and several giant serpents, all with their own unique abilities and strengths. But the party proved themselves to be a formidable match to them, and one by one brought them down with everyone still alive and kicking. As the party finished the battle and began to check their surroundings, one of the murals caught their attention, one that showed this elven individual that has been seen in Kenneth's visions as she's received her strange marks. This individual being in an unknown place, but bearing a somewhat similar mark on their body. A mark that has been seen by Lucius. A mark that was known to be gracing the body of Dimitri, the circus ringmaster. A ally whom they haven't seen in quite some time. And that is where we find ourselves tonight. So, you guys are in the pyramid currently, after just realizing that this mark that you see upon the mural in front of you, Lucius, you've seen it before.
Yeah.
As a note, before we do much of anything else, I do want to do a little bit of retcon. Because in the last episode, I said after Glyph decided to investigate the dais with the large sarcophagus upon it, I told him that everything on there was more of monetary value, like jewels, gold, statues, and all that kind of stuff. I was not 100% accurate. There is indeed magical items on that dais, and I will list them off to you now because he did go searching for them. So I will go ahead and list those off. I'm going to assume, just because he's not here tonight, that Glyph would have spent time identifying these items.
Yeah.
So I will provide you with what they are and a description, and then we will go ahead and make sure that is all taken care of so we don't have to assume later that he does it.
I want you to be aware, since we leveled up, I changed some spells.
That's fine. You're allowed to do that.
Alright.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so upon the dais, also as a note, I don't know if it was actually done or not, so I'm retconning this. The axe that he identified for you has other properties once you attune to it. Ooh. It is not just a berserker axe, which is what I believe he told you what it was. It is a modified berserker axe. So I will provide that for you here in a second. Okay. But suffice it to say, it has some other cool qualities to it. The other things that they find on the dais is a robe of beautiful red and orange coloration with the kind of like almost like brownish stitching, giving it kind of almost like wind-like patterns, almost like Japanese wind-like patterns with leaves and blossoms kind of flying through it.
Yeah.
He identifies it in D&D. It's known as a robe of summer. When you wear this item, you are resistant to cold damage. Also, temperatures do not have any adverse effect on you.
Guys, I want this robe because it's cool looking.
All right. Well,
I mean,
can you even handle one more item on your person right
let
now?
me check. Because I'm pretty set.
Yeah, you're stacked.
I'm stacked.
Is there a limit?
Well, is that attunement? Is it an attunement thing?
It does require it.
Damn it!
Oh, the encumbered.
So it says resistant. The temperature doesn't affect you.
While you wear this robe, you have resistance to cold damage. In addition, you are comfortable as if temperatures were only a balmy day, so you suffer no ill effects from weather temperature extremes.
You know what? That's actually not that point. Who would like that then?
Also, is there anyone around here that doesn't wear armor?
Do you wear armor?
Medium.
Like you actively wear armor?
I
Like
currently am wearing armor.
Use your eyes,
Okay.
man.
Yeah, right. No, it's just like I got bracers of defense, and I was wondering if I can give it to someone better.
Yes.
Now, as a note, I know you guys found a lot of stuff down here.
Yeah.
Not all of it, just kind of a metagame moment. Not all of it was designed to be useful to you. Some of it was just to be treasure, just random treasure that I just rolled to put in here.
Yeah.
With the idea that if you need to
Hawk it.
trade it or sell it or find other ways to do so, you can do that. And that would be, I mean, it would require a little bit of a shopping excursion, but
Yeah, we could do that.
not everything I put in here was intentional of like, oh, this person could use this. It was a few random items knowing that it may not be useful to people. So, just a note.
That makes sense. I was just asking
Yeah.
that because I was seeing if do you wear armor?
Sure do.
I believe everyone here wears just standard armor.
You wear
so-
armor?
Chainmail.
Damn, that's a lot of armor.
Yeah, I mean, it would have made sense if he was still his monk form, but
Yeah.
the fact that he's not.
No, I guess I'll keep it on then.
Probably a good idea.
Stealth is disadvantage. Yes.
Or, anything else besides the robe of summer?
Correct. Yes, there is. There is also a dried bottle
Okay.
with some material in it. Appears to be a dried potion of mind control.
Me have a somewhat alchemical background, like would I understand like what it does? Like besides, like I know it says potion of mind control, but like do I have to like give it to someone to be under my effects or like,
Also, does it have to be rehydrated?
Make a medicine check for me.
me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was dried mangoes.
Oh, that'd be so delicious.
I love
with, like
mangoes.
chili. Oh,
That's how you mind control me, honestly.
Dried mangoes.
that's the mangoes.
Medicine time. 21.
With a 21, you know that a potion doesn't necessarily lose potency over time, but it definitely can lose liquid over time.
Yeah.
And that somebody who's proficient in, I believe it's a herbalism or a...
That's perfect.
I believe it's a herbalism or alchemical kit, one of the two, or alchemist kit, could, with the right amount of time and energy, could rehydrate these potions to bring them back to efficiency, because in a dried state they are not useful.
Would you guys mind if I
so-
took it away and dealt with it?
Okay.
But as a note, it is a potion that allows you, once you drink it, it allows you to cast Dominate on a person.
That's actually good for me. Like
And I believe
potion of mind control, is it on the DVD?
it is. But
take
let
it
me
and not
look,
even
because
use
there are definitely different kinds.
Okay. Humanoid and beast.
It is a humanoid.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
So you can cast Dominate, spell save of DC 15 on a specific creature before the end of your turn. If you don't, the potion is wasted. It produces the same effect as a Dominate person spell. If the target's initial saving throw fails, the effects last for 1 hour with no concentration required on your part.
Wow. Crazy. The concentration part is big.
Yeah. So there is that.
Okay.
There is also a small ivory whistle in the shape of a curled up dragon.
Is that just like what I write down?
too, Cliff?
He explains to you that this is known as a dragon whistle.
Dragon whistle.
And this is when you blow on the whistle continuously, you can fly twice as fast as your walking speed. You can blow on the whistle continuously for a number of rounds equal to 2 + 2 times your Constitution modifier.
Ooh.
Minimum of 1 round. Or until you talk, hold your breath, or start suffocating. A use of this whistle will also end if you land. If you are aloft when you stop blowing the whistle, you fall. The whistle has 3 uses. It regains uses daily at dawn.
I'm curious. You can fly. You can fly. You can fly. Mm-hmm. And I don't care to fly. But Thulgr.
I mean, I would like that.
I would. I mean, you already like.
Be great.
You already scream whenever you charge into battle. So I mean, like, honestly, like.
Yeah, you're the toughest one to get across.
It helped me
close your lips and put this in there, and it's the same thing. You blow.
Yeah. I think that whistle will do.
Might do a little something to my ego, just like blaring a little whistle as I run into battle. I'm not going to be very intimidating, but it'll be all right.
You don't even
Actually,
need to breathe,
as a note, it does, when you do blow into it, it does sound like a death whistle, just so you know. That is a note that I put. Like those screaming, Aztec screaming death whistles. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. So it's not just like it's not just like a.
It's a death whistle, bro. I knew it the entire time.
Shut up! I would love that.
But a little more, obviously, because it is dragon whistle. It is a little more guttural, so it almost like monstrous in its. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool.
It's the dragon kazoos.
I mean, it could be.
Does Thulgr have to breathe?
He doesn't.
So theoretically, he could develop the ability to do circular breathing, and you could never have to stop blowing that down.
He's the perpetual motion machine we've been looking for!
What is your Constitution modifier, out of curiosity? There has to be a limit to these things.
No, that makes sense.
I don't know.
A perpetual motion
Our
machine.
responsibility.
Now, here's the thing.
+2.
So you would have it for...
This is times 2, right?
It's double your modifier
4 more minutes.
plus 2. So you would get
6 minutes.
10 rounds.
Oh, shit.
You would get 10 rounds of... so a minute, technically.
Yeah.
So,
it's rounds.
So
Okay,
out of
minutes.
game,
Okay.
out of combat, we will say it's a minute that you can do it. No, wait, it wouldn't. It'd be longer. No, it'd be a minute. We'll call it a minute. And then in combat, it would be 10 rounds that you can use it.
That's a lot of rounds.
So basically, yeah, it's continuously breathing. Drew, congratulations,
Thanks.
you found a way to break the combat.
Hexer.
The numbers found a way.
Numbers found a way. Yeah, so basically, as long as you continue and don't talk or stop, you will be able to fly at a speed twice your walking speed. So, congratulations.
All right.
I just found more ways to ruin this game.
Yeah.
All right, and
Well, here's a question for
Yes.
you though. Then, let's say I take a hit. Let's say I'm like flying by someone, and I might miss, but they hit me.
Oh, he's supposed to blow into the whistle.
We've obviously not had to roll for potential, would I potentially have to roll to see whether or not he takes my breath away whenever he hits me?
I would say that's probably predicated on.
I just want to know what I'm getting myself into.
Sure, I would say it's probably predicated on the situation. I wouldn't do it with every hit because that doesn't make sense. But I would definitely say that maybe if it's a pretty significant hit, or if it's a significant situation, then that would call for it. But for the most part, I would say it's probably not. And if it is, it would just be a Constitution saving throw to maintain it.
All right.
So
I do like
very
that
similar
idea.
to I would say very similar to a spell.
It's like
concentration check.
So
it would just
bludgeoning damage to your abdomen.
Yeah, or like, I don't know, somebody, like, let's say I get hit with a net.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like something that's designed to.
If I'm in the air, I'm gonna fall.
If it's something that's designed to do that kind of like some pretty significant damages, then I would say yeah. But I mean, for the most part, if you get shot with an arrow or smacked with a club, it's probably not gonna. You'll probably be okay.
Can you guys tell whenever I'm in character versus when I'm not?
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever I'm talking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the last thing
What was that, Lucius?
It's been like 2 weeks. Okay.
it's been a while, yeah.
What?
There you go. Yeah.
And the other thing.
The last thing you find.
There's more.
There's one more thing. The last thing you find is a golden tome.
Yeah.
Gilded in, basically encrusted in all kinds of precious metals and gems.
Don't want that. He said it's crusty.
He identifies it as a very powerful spell book made by a wizard.
I'm a wizard. Hand it over.
No, you're not.
Are you a wizard?
Insight check.
A nature wizard.
Natural 1.
He's a wizard, man.
I'm a wizard.
Are you guessing polymorph? That
He said lizard.
Oh, that's not what you said. I thought you said it was a lizard spell
I
book.
did not. No, Mike, I said wizard.
What are you guys hearing?
I'm saying this.
Versus
I heard
Can I
gizzard.
look through it?
Yeah.
a gizzard.
You most certainly can.
Spells are in it?
There are
It's not useful to me.
there are a lot of spells in here.
Like, cool, like really.
Make an Arcana check.
I have magic, I don't understand it.
Don't we all?
I'm just like a divine
Wait, do
sugar
we have
baby.
a wizard?
That's
Wait, am I
awesome.
smart? No, I'm smart.
Listen, one
11.
of you die,
11.
and I'll
There seem to
bring you back
be
life.
like schools of evocation,
Of course, no, not one.
like
He's a gizzard
conjuration,
now.
abjuration, all kinds of like crazy spells in here. Very powerful spells you haven't even heard of before.
I
Very-
cast light in my palm, like, I understand.
This all makes sense.
This all makes sense.
It is a very powerful spell.
Guys, you can use that.
What are some of the names of the spells? Like thumbing through them.
Make an Arcana check.
Oh.
Is this why we did the Harry Potter thing?
I think that's just a reading check, right?
I don't think none of us are wizards, but if Reverence came across this, he would cry.
He would have
He would have cried.
Was a 7.
7. Yeah, they don't. You're not quite sure
Nothing
what
that
they mean.
says wish.
No, not that you can see.
What the hell?
I'm just checking.
Bruh.
I'm just checking.
So we all look and check, right?
If you want to, make an Arcana check, my dude.
Guys, you
That
hit
wasn't
me.
good, right?
No.
Can someone
My
give
blood was
Drew
on
a
it.
set of dice?
You need a new set of dice.
Was it? Is a history check?
Arcana.
You said history, right?
14.
What is history if not arcana, and arcana if not history?
Ooh.
Honestly,
You said it was a
Quite
wizard.
evocative.
A wizard book, so that would be animal handling, right? A lizard book.
If it was a lizard book, 100%. And now I'm going to figure out how to make a lizard book, a lizard spell book in this game.
It gives you the ability to wild shape into a lizard.
Ooh.
That's it.
So it does the magical
Oh,
item.
and maybe cast like daylight or
Right.
something, so you can find like a beam to
You might
curl
as well
up
see if
in.
you can read it too. Nope.
oh,
That's good.
17.
Oh.
Doesn't minus it.
It's not 8 for some reason.
it's 18. I have a minus to Arcana.
You rolled a 17.
We're all just
There-
looking at this book.
There appear to be all kinds of things in here. There seems to be one spell that looks like it summons creatures. There looks to be another one that does. I'm trying to. One that summons creatures. Another one that summons non-living creatures. It's strange. And then there's a couple elemental spells in here too.
I like this book.
Are we gonna sell it?
I mean, I wouldn't mind studying it.
You can be a wizard? Wizard lizard? Oh, sorry, I can't say that.
Tuning.
My bad. I forgot. I forgot about the lizard thing. I'm sorry.
Well, we could either hawk this since none of us are smart enough, or maybe like the Commonwealth might be able to use something.
Oh,
like
the
that.
I mean, honestly, if we donate to the Commonwealth, maybe we would generate some like peer, like some good like.
When you say
rapport.
donate, you mean like donate for money? I'm assuming.
Oh,
Giving plasma.
Yes. Deception check. 18 deception.
At disadvantage.
Fine. Insight, right? Yeah, let's go.
17.
Wow.
I rolled a
Oh, that's a
13.
nat 20 for insight.
Okay.
It's a total of 24.
I meant donate.
I'll hold on to that one.
Okay.
Is the circus master a wizard?
So, like, from my perspective, everyone's a wizard. I'm not gonna lie.
You think everyone's a wizard at
Like,
this point?
apparently, right? No, I don't really have a good grasp on magic. I couldn't really tell you. He doesn't seem. He seems very. He doesn't seem bookish, but he seems very well read, but worldly at the same time. So maybe. But I don't know.
Cool.
Would I know if he's a wizard? You want me to like roll like
Make a history check.
Okay. Natural 20.
Is it really not 20?
It was actually
Oh
nat
my
20,
gosh.
yeah.
No, he's more charismatic.
He's a little bit like me. Very, very charming.
He is magical for sure. With a nat 20, the god of the universe spins out and goes, he's a bard.
He's a bard!
That makes sense.
With a nat 20, yeah. The heavens rip open, the parallel universes.
God's like,
appear.
hey.
Oh, hey, Dad.
The god of the world who wears a gray card
Before you
beanie
go
cap.
fix the gun's car.
You got it.
You got it. Close it.
Make a persuasion check. I just want to see. Make a persuasion check.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
No, 20,
I
no,
got
20.
plus
This is end the campaign right now.
Better be.
Ooh!
Oh, man.
Was it a nat 20?
19.
Oh. No joke. Had you done that, I'd have found a way to make it happen. That'd have been funny to me.
I think he pauses for a second. It's like, nah.
You got this.
You know what? It's way more interesting this way. Close.
It's a better story this way. Okay, so you now have all these items, these magical items. If there's anything else you would like to do in here, or if you would like to go ahead and find your way out, why? Yes, Preston.
Lucius gets
Sorry,
down on the
Lucius.
ground. Lucius gets down on the ground and scoops a bunch of sand and just puts it in a bag and closes it. And he's like, "I'm gonna live in here."
We took so much stuff.
No, but this is cool soil from a cool ancient ground.
You're wearing souvenirs. I get it though.
You don't understand my divine
Hey.
magic, and it's fine.
That's all right. You're gonna use that for magic.
Yes.
Zeph blows into a handkerchief.
Second.
Zeph blows his
Oh, it's
into
a
a
15.
handkerchief.
I'm not gonna use
You're
it.
so full of shit today.
I'm feeling a little bit mischievous.
That's what Ravenclaws do.
Zeph blows his nose into a handkerchief. It's
Okay.
covered in boogers that are just caked in the dust of the floor and hands it over to...
Yeah. More souvenirs.
I take it and I say thank you.
There you go.
He turns away. I drop it.
So that was all the retcon, right? So we're actually in the other room now.
Yeah. So basically,
away.
yeah. So the only thing that I was just retconning the fact that there was all that stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should make our way out then, right?
Yeah.
We're already out.
I would love to make our way.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we're out.
You're in the
Sounds great.
pyramid currently. So if you'd like to try to find a way out of that, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, let's go try to get out. Honestly, we have now with a magical item, we have more people that can fly, and we can fly ourselves out of that hole that we.
But is there
No,
more
the
to
hole's
explore?
closed up. Remember?
Are there
Pothole.
any other
Oh, you're right.
doors we haven't been in? And
Make a investigation check as you look around the
I'll guide them.
pyramid here.
I'll guide
you
you.
better.
You got this. That's pretty decent.
9. Oh,
What?
God, what do I get for guy?
D4.
11.
With an 11,
This door that says exit.
with an 11, there's not many other things you can find other than the large kind of like steps that come. Obviously, this place had a lot more decor in it before the sands had started to pile up in certain areas, but it seems like there is steps that lead up to large kind of gilded doors on one side of it. So you guys were facing the mural that's on the far end. On the complete opposite side of the pyramid, there are doors.
Oh,
Yeah, we go through the golden doors.
Yeah,
I
they
think
are
I'd go
already
doors.
open.
Oh.
It seems as though somebody came through that way before.
barrel fire. Did the
I gotta say,
mummy-
we kind of did a great job. We messed him up.
Yeah, not good enough though.
No,
I'm
that was
damn
my fault. We
disappointed.
should have just...
It's okay. It's okay. Hey,
Oh,
look at me.
hold on him.
Next time, he won't get away.
All right, I believe you.
Next time, if he's got a pile of bones next to him, blow that up as well.
Fireball.
Yeah.
I don't have
Did
that.
the mummies and the creatures and stuff that we fought, do they have anything of value or any parts and pieces that would be valuable to us?
They definitely have. So the mummy is pretty much gone. It pretty much disintegrated after the fight.
You got a jar full of mummy dust.
The serpents the two that you can see are alive. or not alive. They are.
Okay.
They are alive. Surprise! No, so the two that you can see look like they are large serpentine creatures. Both of them heavily modified with mechanical attachments and changes. One of them has the electric tail, like the rattling tail that had the coils and stuff that was causing electricity. The other one has a large kind of hood that was almost like infused into the sides of his head, giving it kind of like a Cobra-esque look with the large kind of sonic plates that are one of them is now completely exploded off due to a spell that was cast on it.
Were they haphazardly put together, or did they look like they were like made for that purpose?
Make a...
I will say constructs are one of my like favored enemies.
Are they really?
Yeah, because I had a chance to add another one in. Yes.
Nuh-uh.
You did ask.
That's pretty cool.
All right, make an intelligence check.
All right.
I figured we were like when the option came up, I was like,
I respect that.
well, we've dealt with.
No, I respect it. I just don't like it. So
You said intelligence.
an intelligence check, yeah.
Oh, great.
You're smart. Smart cookie.
Nat 20, dude.
What? That's 2, right?
Very similar to the basilisk that you encountered after visiting the ancient entity Jagad D. These creatures have been modified in a very painfully haphazard way.
Okay.
The hood is bolted in through the skin into the bone structure of this creature's head. The snake with the electric tail seems to have had it decapitated or amputated off, and then this was attached on there with several different metal platings and like bolts and whatnot. So
Any maker's marks or anything on it? I'm assuming
no, it all looks the same. It all looks like it was created and forged by a
Madman.
like a madman.
Are there parts that are still in okay shape that are salvageable that maybe we could like hawk or something, or like Crandon? Or
No. I mean, you could spend time trying to disassemble these things, but you don't even know the first thing about how they're built. So it would take... And Glyph also says that he could do it, but the amount of stuff taken back would not be worth the trouble of taking it back. Most of it is just...
Get to Menden.
No, okay.
No, okay, I'm kidding.
Most of it is just... think of it as metal pieces, which anybody can get, but all of it is...
Okay.
drawn upon in the same way that Glyph and Zeph have their magic. It is created by writing on the materials and designating them as valuable, but once these creatures are now inert, the magics themselves are also inert.
Okay, I was just checking to see like if these were manufactured someplace, like is that a way to like route back to Balefire?
They look like they are assembled. It doesn't look like somebody is like hammering them into them. It looks like they are put together, but how it is being done, no
like
one has
fused
any.
to the creature. Okay.
No one has any idea.
All right.
But however he's doing it, not pretty.
Okay.
So,
Thank
yeah.
you.
So there you go.
Shall we move?
Yeah. Let's
I'm
go.
alright with it.
Me too. I'm ready to get out of here. Ready to see sunshine.
I want to see rainbow.
I want food. I want real ass good ass food.
I want some real ass good ass food too.
All right, let's go.
So we accomplished everything we came in here for?
Yeah, except for killing Balefire.
We almost did that.
I guess we didn't come in here to do that, but then it presented
Oh,
itself
I guess
as an
we
option.
came here to
Oh,
check on
because
God.
no, we're trying to find the god, and now we got a really big step, and we have to go find Dimitri.
That's right.
And I don't know where he might be right now.
Well, let's go through the way Balefire came in, and maybe we'll find more stuff that way.
Oh, that makes sense. It's probably cleared out too.
Stepping out through the large double doors, you find yourselves at the base of the golden pyramid that you saw from a distance when you guys first entered the Fallen Fathers. You can see the ruins of the city a little bit clearer now, given the elevation that you're in. Most of it still either eroded away by time or buried by sands, but this was once a grand city, and you were standing atop the large monument that is still standing. You can even see about a half mile away from you guys, you can see the large kind of crater that is now resting where the earth gave way and you guys fell down.
Motherfucker, we just could have came right to the front door. Skipped all this.
Well, we didn't get the chance to. Kind of fell out from under us.
The other way was more fun and formative.
We also winged it really hard.
Yeah.
Is there any visible writing still in existence on any of the buildings or any like statues or monuments around?
Make a perception check.
At least I'm good at something. Yeah, 22.
22.
With a 22, excuse me. There is no writing on the outside. Actually, there is no murals or anything on the outside of this. There is writing, not the same writing. This writing seems different, similar yet different to the stuff that you guys saw inside the temple. But it is not. You don't understand it. You can't read it.
None of us can.
Anybody? Yeah.
No, nobody can.
Ain't that the way?
Eyes of the Runekeeper. Just kidding.
Is there any way to take a rubbing of any of it? Is any of it look significant?
Valid.
If you want to take a rubbing, easy enough to do. It's on a couple of pillars, some obelisks that are lining the steps here. You could get a rubbing off of some of them and kind of get some.
It's actually pretty smart. I like that.
So yeah, easy enough to
Give
do.
me some paper. Better yet, no, Glyph. I mean, I don't even know who I am. Glyph, take a rubbing of some of that writing.
It's okay because he's your other half.
At least you want me to like rub up on it, or what am
No,
I?
you're not that dumb.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Chop chop.
Cliff can get a copy of the writing. No
I don't
problem.
know. I'm not really enjoying the way you're talking to me right now.
I'm not enjoying the texture.
Oh, is it right? Do you like when I talk to you like this?
You bellin'?
Is it worth?
Is it what?
Is it what? Do you prefer when I do this?
Oh no, not really.
That's right.
So I'll go back to this, and you go back to doing my bidding as always.
Dobby.
Jolly.
That's funny. Alright. Should we make tracks? Should we rest a little bit? I, for one, could probably use a little.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
just
I'm
a
actually
safe
pretty
spot.
hurt. Yeah. We can just sleep at the foot of it. You can sleep at the foot of the pyramid and just enjoy the stars and stuff.
I think
That would be lovely.
real nice.
Be like a nice little camping. Little...
Ooh, let's go round to the other side and see what the view's like from there real quick.
Okay.
Because maybe it's like nicer.
Okay.
I mean, you want to just scout real quick?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. That way we don't all have to walk around. If it's cool, then we can zoom back and say it's cool.
Fly away.
Flying to the other side of the pyramid, is it more scenic?
Moving to the other side, you can see that this edge of the city faces the ocean.
Yep.
That's what I
And
thought.
you can see probably another 3 or 4 miles out. There looks to be at this point you guys are late afternoon that you guys emerge from this. This would be now almost 2 days after you fell into the crater. But this is late afternoon, so the sun is setting off to one side. So the ocean is glinting in kind of a fiery orangish glow.
Oh, it's much prettier back here.
Off that way. But from here to there, it is still just desert. It is still just sand dunes, a couple of small oasis areas.
There's
But
an ocean view.
Deserts are pretty too, though.
Alright, we say yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Zing.
Camp time.
all right, so
Oh,
where you guys?
Fulgrim, you could have came with us.
When are we flying over there to camp?
I would go in the room with you.
Well, it seems
right.
convenient. Yeah, I mean, we could shuttle people.
It doesn't
Oh
really
wait,
matter.
I can't do that until we long rest.
So we shuttle.
I can carry probably 2 of you.
I don't think it's quite
I can use my
relevant
whistle.
how we get there.
10 minutes, is that long enough?
A
Or
minute.
One
A
minute.
minute.
How long did it take us to get over there? No time at all.
Or just to the other side of the pyramid.
Just the other side.
Of the pyramid.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not far at all.
Yeah, should we just fly low? Fly quick and low.
Restricted airspace. Fly low. Trust me.
All right, I'll gem fly you over there. Wings.
Whoa! It gets me every time. I'm sorry.
You get all Lucius.
You
If you can walk.
So you've flown
As it
before.
will.
I've never flown before. Is there any sort of like technique? Do I need to hold my hands out down to your side? What do you do?
It's different for everyone, and it's quite a learning curve. Good luck.
You can't give him gem flight.
No, he's
So
using
I asked
his
if
whistle.
I'm going to use my whistle, but it's my first time flying. Dwarves don't typically fly, so I was like, do I hold my hands out?
Make a
Flap him.
I'll heal you.
make a dexterity check for me.
You're already dead anyway.
You're a savant.
Almost good. Almost.
It was really close.
So you're hovering.
3.
Just hits the side of the pyramid.
Yeah, think of
Just like barely
think of a June bug.
my toes.
Think of a June bug.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Bouncing along. Yeah.
but just barely off the ground. It's not great.
So he just kind of circles.
Well, the
5
thing
feet
is, you're
around
not used
the-
to breathing. You've been without it for so long. I understand.
That's the problem with
Yeah.
the breathing.
Ah, sure.
Yeah, lung capacity.
I bet they haven't been worked out in a long time.
Calvin's over there trying to figure out what new horror awaits the people who decided to camp on the other side of the pyramid.
Probably. Okay, so you guys head to the opposite end of the pyramid towards the ocean.
Yes.
And you're going to just camp for the night?
Yeah, it's a nice camping destination.
Easy enough to do.
Just for shits and gigs.
Okay, so you guys are going to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and... anyone keeping watch this evening?
Nah.
I'll take a watch.
Okay, yeah.
I
Go
will
ahead.
take
I don't need sleep, so I figured I might as well
All
do
right, so you
something.
can take a watch. Go ahead and do a...
In fact, I'd be pissed if you weren't watching the entire night, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, I'll do it. I don't need the sleep.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
I'll take a watch with them for first.
Sure.
Ooh, 8.
11. Ain't nothing. We're just hamming it up.
Nothing seems to catch your attention.
You see a bird.
Just transforms back and comes out from the ocean.
Great.
Is that the sun?
I'll
Oh,
take
that's
a
a
watch.
fireball.
I will rest.
What is it? Perception?
Perception.
Perception? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that is 21.
21. Glyph, Zeph, as you are...
Either one.
Either one. As you are taking your watch that night, you can see the moon is out tonight, so it is definitely giving the entire desert that you are in just kind of this ghostly white kind of glow. The ocean can be heard kind of faintly off to the distance, kind of the cool air of the ocean coming, or actually the warm air of the ocean coming in and kind of mixing with the cool air of the desert, giving a very nice experience. As you're kind of sitting at the edge of camp, just kind of listening to the sounds, you can see just off of one of the dunes on the edge of the encampment, a kind of pale figure kind of sits on a dune, kind of overlooking your encampment.
Okay.
It's a drained bellfire. Let's kill it.
Take him out. Take a shot.
I'm gonna wake up Pothole. Wait, are you still awake, Fulgur?
Yeah, I don't need sleep, but pretty much I'll just walk around.
Thulgrin is awake. He's on the other side of the camp, though, so you are the only one that has seen him. Thulgrin's kind of looking off on the other side, just kind of doing his own thing.
Pothole would probably probably be
Okay.
close.
I'm gonna wake up Pothole.
Hey, buddy. Hi. Sorry to wake you. Do you see that over there? All right. I'm gonna go check it out. And I want you. I want you to rouse anyone if it looks like I need help. I'll try to make it clear I need help. Yeah, okay. Great.
Cool. So he doesn't have any jam flight left because he hasn't slept long enough. How far is it?
I would say maybe 150 feet away or something like that.
Okay.
It's a little bit away.
Okay,
You
so-
got to come up a dune or whatever.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
So I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Fear's the mind killer.
Sure.
And try to sneak up on it.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
How's yeah? Natural 20.
Was it a good one?
Disadvantage. Plus 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
13.
Holy, that's bad.
Jody, like
So you head up there.
Disadvantage with my armor.
You have,
Yeah.
yeah, but you have like additives.
What's your
like
plus?
what's your plus to it? Like the stealth skill.
Oh, right. You're right. 14.
What? Okay,
You-
never mind. Sorry if we said anything.
You head up to the dune and begin to inch closer to this individual. You can see it's a humanoid figure kind of sitting, knees up, arms on their knees, kind of overlooking the encampment. You get close enough to recognize them, and it looks like a transparent, like, image. Not real. It looks like it's almost like mist that is corporeal. And as you get close enough, trying to be quiet, you can see that the individual kind of like looks your way and regards you, and just kind of goes back to looking down at the encampment.
Who is it?
Do you get close enough to look?
Yeah.
Okay.
He keeps going.
Yeah. So as you get closer and get within, a few feet of this individual, you can see. Well, first of all, you hear. The voice emanates from it, kind of wispy, not like fully there, but definitely recognizable. The voice goes, "You really think I'm a monster now?"
Do I?
Yeah.
I don't know, that term's kind of a bit broad. You don't seem to really regard much life with any sanctity.
I care about the lives of us, of our people. I thought that was enough.
Well, I've learned that one people doesn't get to be the only thing that truly matters. That all people do. I've chosen to believe that.
Even if that means the ensured end of our family.
Even if.
Make a perception check for me.
$23.
Even through this weird, misty version of him, you can see the gleam of fresh tears as he looks down at Pothole, who is kind of watching, but kind of like laying, and Glyph, as he just kind of looks down and just kind of sighs. I wish it didn't have to end like this. I wish we could have been whole again.
Bale, I believe that if you help us achieve our cause of healing the God Scar, then the world will be whole, and so will we. You have a choice.
Do you know what I saw in that temple?
No.
I saw where my power comes from, where our power comes from. It's the scar, Zeph. The scar is what makes us powerful. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know what Emeraldi did. But all power comes from its chaos.
Our power comes from the choices we make. Any power that comes from without isn't worth anything.
I wish I believed that. I've come too far, though. I've lived my life hoping that choices would make a difference. And I've the scars to believe the contrary. I came as a courtesy to you, brother, one last time. To beg you and Zet and Glyph to leave this behind. Go live your life with your new family. I won't judge you for that. But give up this God Scar.
So do you aim to preserve the God Scar and harness its power? Is that what you're trying to do? To somehow save our race?
I've seen it. It will save us.
It is one possible outcome.
Is it though? You saw what was in there. You saw that place. It knew. It knew our past, our present. Why shouldn't we assume it knows the future?
Because we all saw different futures. I see a future that doesn't look like that. It hasn't formed yet, but that's not it. And I hope you live long enough to see the future I see.
You know, part of me wishes that too a little bit. And then almost as if forgetting what he had just said, you hear him go, I miss our father. I miss home.
I think we can bring him back. And we could make a new home.
It wouldn't be the same.
What should it be? Nothing can ever be the same. If things remain the same, they stop being alive.
Yeah. That'd be alright, Zeph. And as the image slowly just kind of melts into the early morning fog and just begins to just kind of disapparate, the last thing you hear him say is, maybe I did die that day. And the image of Balefire fades from the dune.
Death will just walk back to the pyramid and pat Pothole on the drum.
Thanks, bud. Go to sleep. Listening to him still snoring.
You see Pothole kind of looks back up at the dune, looks at you, and kind of sits there. Looks like he's almost looks like he wants to say something, and just kind of nods. Waddles back over to Glyph, takes one last look at you, and just kind of lays back down. It's a lot to think about. And it definitely keeps you awake through the rest of your watch and into the early morning of the following day.
Except for a point of exhaustion.
No, he gets a long rest. But that is...
He's awake, but in a very restful, meditative state.
Very restful. But yeah, so everyone can awake the next morning before the sun fully begins to rise. Your hit points restored, your spells replenished, and a new day ahead of you. So, as the early morning comes, you guys realize that you're probably going to want to get out of here pretty quickly, given that it is going to get hot. Except for Lucius. Lucius. Because, you got a nice little rope.
I didn't equip it.
Oh, then it's going to get really hot.
Oh, it's hot, guys. I need that rope right now.
Oh man, Glyph is just like lounging on the hottest rock you can find.
All four Draconian. Everyone else is like, it's really hot here. The other four are just like,
vibing.
Guys, I don't know what you're talking about.
This is sick. This is awesome.
I still felt cold. I'm not
Yeah, sorry, dude.
Well, Lucius and I don't, so let's book it.
Fair enough. Let's do it.
It's alright, bud. It's alright.
You're looking a wee bit soggy there, friend.
We can the Draconians can hold a sheet or something up to give y'all some
Shade.
sun protection.
Technically, aren't you guys cold-blooded?
Yeah, so this is great.
Yeah, they're vibing.
Yeah.
Just basking in it.
Are you guys cold all the time?
We just get a bit sluggish if it gets really cold. Sleepy.
Were you guys really tired when we were up on Witch Mountain?
Oh, yeah.
It was very cold.
Yeah, that's why any mistakes happened up there.
That makes so much sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why people agreed to stuff. They didn't realize what they were agreeing to. It was a whole while.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how many dying breaths I have left.
Yeah, honestly, if you give a Draconian just like an ice cube and say, "Hey, suck on this," you can they become very suggestible.
Oh, that's good to know.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh crap! No! Oh.
Are there ice cubes in your mouth right now?
Where'd you get them?
He puts his tongue on the roof of his mouth, tries to heat up his soft palate. No!
Brain freeze!
We are such silly creatures. All right, I guess we book it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. Mm-hmm. Are we dropping by the Hafka Sandguins or?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Okay.
Because we don't exactly know where Dimitri is at the moment. And we have some
things
with some
to sell off people
and some information to give Commonwealth people and.
Sell some magical items for money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for money. Remember, money, not for freeze. Not for free many dollars. Let's go.
There are so many new abilities that I learned about myself while we were down there.
Like what?
I'd love to try some. They're all pretty dang awesome.
All right.
I have this feeling. Hold on, crap. I have this feeling that I can
what?
Tonight's gonna be
make trees and plants come alive and do my bidding.
No way!
Yeah, I'm just real.
You know what I can do?
What?
I can undo a spell that hurts you a lot or something. Oh.
Alright, someone stand still. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, how does it work? I'm gonna
I don't know.
hurt someone a lot.
Okay.
You're gonna. Okay.
I'm dead. Maybe I should do this.
Wait, you want to hurt someone or you want to get hurt?
I mean, I figure I won't feel it at least.
All right. How much hurt can you withstand?
Just do it.
Okay. I'm gonna barely hurt him.
Oh, he needs to eat.
Let's see, what can I do?
Wait, does it have to be a spell?
What can I do? All right, he's just gonna frostbite him.
Okay.
Numbing frost, form of one creature, Constitution saving throw, failed save 1d6 cold damage.
Alright, I'm gonna counterspell the cantrip.
Hey, that wasn't nice. Oh no, that was how it worked.
Yeah, that's what we.
Yeah,
that's what this
I'll
whole
describe-
thought
Oh, you
experiment
just
was
stop
about.
it.
Like, so, let's describe. So you shoot the fire frostbite, and Lucius is like, oh! Like you see him like just like visibly like tense up, and then as soon as he tenses, a rip opens in front of the frostbite, and then it flies in and then closes.
Oh, that was dank, as they say.
That was completely reactionary.
I liked it.
I don't.
That's incredible.
That'll be useful. Yeah.
All right, we mark up with their little spell slot.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's cool. I'm chilling.
Let's do it again. Zone of truth. No,
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
No, but I feel a little bit more set in my like restorative properties.
Yeah, that's gonna be super useful.
Let's go kill some dragons. Sorry. I want to kill like one dragon.
Just one dragon.
I don't want to kill a dragon. I want to make friends with a dragon, but I already did that. Like,
they're kind of dragony.
well, yeah, all together equal like one dragon, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're named
Draconian.
Dragonian. It could be G if you tried hard
Are
enough.
you guys Dragonians?
That's one pronunciation, yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Knew it. Yeah, I read that on the.
I think it's
one
the
of
word
temple
pronunciation.
Yeah.
walls. Pronunciation. All right. I guess we go. What? Huh?
Are you sure you're not from Uldal?
I don't feel well this heat.
All right. So where are you guys?
I'm gonna take a seat right here.
Where are you guys going?
We want to go to Hofka's Sandjun.
Hofka Sinjun. All right.
Is that how you say it?
Hofka Sinjun.
Hofka
Yep.
Sandjun.
Yep.
I wasn't trying you saying it different every time.
You know. It's...
Hopscotch in June.
Okay. So for the
what I
sake of
Every time.
Brevity?
Sure, for the sake of brevity, there is nothing crazy that you encounter on the way back to the city of Kings.
Sandguins?
Do what?
Sandguins?
Sandguins?
Sand penguins?
Sand penguins?
Oh, sorry. No, I'm sorry. That was bleed over for my campaign.
want sand
That was bleed over for my campaign. I'm sorry.
No, there are Sandguins now.
Yeah. Can we fight them? Are they hostile?
No,
I
Are
don't
they
even want
hostile?
to fight him.
Is the sandpit
hostile
delicious?
sanguine.
They are.
I'm trying to see.
I
Are
don't
they,
know. I want
Yes.
to just.
They're dicks.
they are.
They just like they ride them on sand dunes and then like hit you and then steal your shit.
Roll for initiative.
We massacre all the Sandguins.
Question: Are there any like?
I'm going to roll for 3 and see if they can bowl you guys over without you paying attention.
Oh my gosh. This is bullshit.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Way to go.
Wait, how many of you are there? 5, so I'm going to do a d6 and see who they target. First one targets number 2, so... no, you. 6 is Will. Second one targets...
3.
4, so Kenneth.
Nice.
Third one targets... That's... Nope. Number 1, so Fulgrim. So, alright, so first one is TBD.
They're all pretty tough. It's okay.
That's a... That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah. Do they just like come flying out from nowhere? And
Like no,
just run
like
into
so,
you?
like the way that they operate, they're kind of like Star Wars Raiders, like the.
Oh,
They're
okay.
kinda like, so like yeah, they're like Tusken Raiders. Basically, they just come. They just like they peek a bunch of their heads like over like a dune, like on like in the desert, and then they spot you, and then like they duck under, and you don't hear about them for like another like 10 minutes, and then they sneak you. Like they 4 of them come over like a dune and just take out your legs from underneath you and just like take a bag and run off.
Yeah, I was thinking like actual penguins, and they're like sliding down on their bellies towards us.
like
That's how they do it.
no, Sandguin, like no, they're penguins.
Kenneth, that's
They're
an
sand
Their little
18.
feet are like,
Yeah, that'll do it.
and it's propelling them quickly
Yes.
through the sand.
And Fulgrim, that is a natural 20. If I'm lying, I'm dying.
You
I roll
little flightless shot!
Okay, so here's how this is gonna go down. All three of you get bowled over by these Sandguins, and before you can react, they just open the juice and disappear. Now, I need each of you.
Wait, I was gem flighting.
No, I need each of you to pick an item.
They go into the, they're in the sky now.
It can be an item. It can be a monetary amount. Whatever you want it to be. You must pick one item from your backpack.
You know what? That crowbar is about to eat shit anyway.
Whatever item you want to pick
They can have some of my meat.
you need that to live, but that's fine.
Oh, I still have that metal pyramid.
We're getting ready to go back.
Do you have meat in your inventory right now?
I had 3 chunks, actually.
Okay, then remove them from your inventory.
Some.
I felt like maybe they would only get 1 chunk of meat, not all of my meat.
He hit a nat 20. He takes all of it.
Son of flightless bastards!
You think we need that metal pyramid anymore?
It's up to you. It's up to you to pick what it is.
Okay. Was I not here for this?
That little metal pyramid that we thought might have been like...
Oh, did we just have that?
I still have it.
You just
still have
give
it.
it to
The one
him.
that was in the diorama?
No, it was one that was on a pedestal in a room.
Yeah. We thought I might unlock something later, but...
No, wait, you just took the metal
just took the
pyramid.
metal.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's metal pyramid.
Okay, so Fulgrim gets 3 chunks of meat taken. Kenneth, what did they take from you?
My crowbar.
Your crowbar is now gone.
What's a piton?
Joke's on them at this
Titan is a climbing gear.
That gets taken.
Yes.
All 10 of them.
So
Yes.
not the pyramid.
I might use it for something. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm really happy about that.
That's a blessing.
Joke's on them.
I should
I've been
just picked
carrying
all
that
3 of
meat
those
for a
things.
while.
You should have.
Probably pretty rotten.
Okay, so the Sandguins come and go, and that's what happened.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
That was little
Thanks for the
shit.
Sandguins.
And we can't track them?
You could try.
Hunter's mark.
You got knocked over. You don't have time to do it.
Damn.
I would have given it to you had you been one that wasn't knocked over, but you got knocked over.
God damn.
You bowled over.
Well,
Hunter's mark, Hunter's mark.
next time. Hey, if you see those little assholes again.
It's like, so the sound makes
That's it.
They're just standing at the top of the dune mocking us.
No, they slid away. They're smart.
Yeah, they are smart,
Yeah, they
yes.
just.
they
That's all you
stole
hear
my-
is the.
I don't know what that was. That's
All
very
right.
fine.
Zeph thinks he's casting locate creature, but really he just points the direction that they went. That way. I can feel it.
Lucius is just in complete shock. He never saw Sandguins before.
Luke, you're the one that told us about Sandguins like not 5 minutes ago.
What?
Conjure them or
Hey,
something?
he's overheated. Are you hallucinating anything?
You get
Me?
under the shade. Get back under the shade.
Wait, why am I hallucinating?
Because it's hot out.
Are you guys crazy making
What
me?
if the penguins were all
Are you
in his
guys
head?
crazy?
Lord,
Actually,
Lord
Lucius
Farah leans
stealing
over and
stuff.
goes, "Are they okay?
Lord Farah, you're back?
Yeah.
I've been here the whole time, dude."
No, it's all in Lucius's head. He's actually stealing from him.
Yeah. He's gonna find it all in his bag later.
Alright.
Whoa!
I don't know what these do anyway. You might as well have them.
All right, we walk in a formation with our backs together, so that way if a Sandguin comes by, we would know. We know immediately.
Go ahead and do a perception check.
see if
Whoever
they
would like to.
reveal.
I will.
Oh, for
Guidance.
sure.
Sure.
Another
That's my
one?
third for tonight. That's a nat 20 for a total of 28.
What?
Your diligence.
Yeah.
23.
With a 28 and a 23, your diligence is well rewarded. The Sanguins do not return.
They can tell.
Those motherfuckers.
You
if I
taking
get
pot?
a
You
whiff
taking
of
pot
them,
shots?
Yeah, you
Warning
only
shots
do
at
that
them?
once.
if I get a whiff of them, Thulgrin's eating their blubber for weeks. All right.
I'm just happy that Sandguins didn't take your gun. Honestly,
Me too.
that would
Yeah,
be
what?
I really wish I'd have been the one to
You
pick all
should
your
have picked the
items.
shit. They could have had Moon Sister crystals. I still got 2 of those.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Holy
They take like a moon sister crystal and like they go over the dune and they
And
see like
also
a
just-
rift in reality. Like,
A Lovecraftian tentacle just reaches out.
taking one of Sandguins. It's like
I like the idea.
You're not getting that back.
Their name's Sanguine,
Uh-huh.
right? We're assuming it's because they look like sand penguins.
yeah.
But when we do catch
blood.
them and cut them open, they are filled with blood. They're actually basically like radiators of blood to keep themselves cool in this environment. You just one little tiny little like poke and
So-
like just
like a tick.
The very funny thing is that like they take in the world IDM, the Sandguins live in an area called the Causes Outflow, and it's a giant desert, and it's like the headquarters of the Blood Hunters organization called the Crimson Rite, also the Sanguine Rite. Mm-hmm. So
that's funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Clever. All right, I like to be tracked.
All true. All true. That's all here now. That's all canon now.
Are there are we passing any plants of any sort in this desert? Are there any desert plants?
Yeah. There's definitely some arid plants out here.
Yeah.
Hallucinogenics?
Ayahuasca.
Anything big, like any giant cacti?
Cactuses.
Cactus.
How big are they? Are they fancy cacti? Like World 6 for Mario or some shit?
Yes, so there's definitely tall, kind of spiky foliage. I would say, so the bigger plants that you see out here, other than like trees, like very arid trees, are what looks to be a combination of like... So they look like a cactus in the sense that they are like round, kind of tubular plants.
Yeah.
The skin on them, however, is a little different. It is... the colorations are usually black or white, or black or yellow, or a combination thereof of just kind of like that. And the spikes on them are more like locust tree spikes, like very long, like not little tiny ones, like long, like 2.5-inch spikes.
All right, guys, let's make camp next to a group of these at some point. I want to study this.
All right. Okay. Well, how long do you think it's going to take to study? A while?
Well, I mean, I don't want to lose any travel time, is what I'm saying.
No, one of the nights that you're heading out, it will take you several days to get back. But I mean, unless you want to stop and look.
Should we be sleeping in the daytime for you who are easily sunburned?
Not a bad idea.
It only takes a couple days to get out of the desert area before you guys head back to more
more than enough time
more
to
foliage stuff. More manageable, yes.
All right.
It's not, you're not lost in the middle of a desert.
Getting cooked like some crawdads.
No, we would have had a little bit more. It would be a little bit more structure to the travel if it was all desert. But a couple days, you're fine. You can make it out, no problem.
So Fulgrin would like to do something.
What's that?
Being that before in his life, he's not, he's just hung out with the guys, the dwarves.
The guys, the dwarves.
The gays.
The old pals.
That's what I thought he said. The gays.
He's an ally.
He's never really hung out with Draconians a bunch before now, right? So... Just out of curiosity, since he got all of his meat taken by those little feathery sand rats,
Sandguins.
He's gonna sneak up kind of quietly, just curious, and he's gonna grab Glyph's tail and give it a tug real quick and see if it falls off like a gift.
I'm glad it wasn't our Baby Boy TVD.
Why is it the one guy that's not here?
Because it's the one guy
that's not here. 100%, yeah.
And because potentially, if it works, I think it'd be hilarious if
came back with nothing.
Will comes back and Glyph's got nothing but just a bare bum.
His sense of balance is way off.
I'm going to roll a high variant dice. On a natural 1. On a natural 1.
Natural 1.
You can rip the tail off of Glyph.
Painfully?
Anything else, it does not come off.
On a nat 1?
On a nat 1.
Okay.
You can rip the tail off. This is a bad scenario, so I'm going for a nat 1. All right.
Nat 1s are on a high variant?
2 or 3.
A couple of them.
What?
Yeah, a high variant has like 1. So basically, it removes all the middle numbers and has like the low end and the high end only. So it's pretty cool. Okay. On a nat 1.
Okay. I'm here for it.
I'm gonna roll it on the table.
Please don't.
Yeah, please.
Roll
Table
that
roll.
one.
I'm gonna roll and see what happens.
I'm neutral.
It's cocked.
With advantage.
What was it?
With advantage.
Advantage.
Oh.
Would the advantage be the nat?
That was the funniest freaking thing. It was in the middle of the tray. It's cocked.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay, so unfortunately, no, you
was on this
cannot
piece of
yank
dust.
the tail off of Glyph. If you would like to try again when he is present, I'll let him make a call.
Alright, fair enough. I was
Wait,
just
we all
curious.
get a turn to
It's
try,
like,
right?
if it grows
Yeah, everyone
back,
can.
I never have to worry about meat. I could be like, hey, I need the tail. Can I have some of your tail?
I don't.
Are you speaking these words into the real world?
Sure, why not? I don't know. I'm trying
After
to
he
learn.
tried, yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I was curious.
Yeah, but you didn't ask him or anything. You just like grabbed his tail and tried to rip it off, you freak.
I didn't actually like grab it and pull it hard. I just kind of gave it a little.
Everybody?
Yeah, but if I grabbed your arm and
You ever heard of consent, you dickhead?
Everybody, calm down, everybody. No, he's got a valid question. Unfortunately, he's not going to ever live to see whether or not the answer is yes, it grows back.
Paul, how do you feel about this?
Oh, so it takes a long time to.
Are you a Thorgrim apologist? Are you
You'll
kidding
never
me?
know, as it were.
What?
You'll never know, as it were.
Just TBD, come over this way. Kenneth will kind of on his shoulders.
Like,
I thought
if there's
we were
no
okay.
meat around and I'm fixing or winning a battle and I'm fixing, I need something.
Yeah, brother.
don't we get
Could I potentially
Sandguins.
look over at you guys and be like, I'm about to die. Give me some of your tail.
Here's the thing.
Is there a
It'd be a
glow
good
stick
thing
nearby?
to know, just last
No glow sticks?
resort, you know?
Okay.
I wouldn't want to take your tail out. I mean, I'm not trying to make you walk around with it.
Can you conjure beasts or something towards
Yeah.
us?
But that's kind of fucked up.
Sure.
If he can do that, we're all good.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We've been tracking without any issue so
I
far.
can conjure beasts that he can eat the meat of.
What the?
We've already discussed that. It does not work.
No, I'm gonna. Yes, that's exactly.
Listen, you got
I
two.
promise. If I ever need that, I promise I'll ask. I probably shouldn't walk up and just be like,
DM.
ding, on his tail.
As the discussions happen,
Okay,
we're just
you get the
anxiously
point.
looking at the
It was one
horizon,
of those
seeing how far away
intrusive-
Hofka's intrude is.
Yep. Unfortunately,
It was one
another
of
day or
those
two
intrusive
away.
bumps where I just couldn't
Yeah, no,
stop,
we-
and I was
we-
like,
hold
I'm gonna grab
day
this
away.
draconian's tail.
We've all been there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. No,
Old
fair
Donna
enough.
Rock.
Okay,
over
Thorgrim.
here.
It's like I've had plenty of people walk up and grab my beard and tug on it, and I'm like, hey man, what the crap?
But no one's eating your
Does
beard.
that grow
You.
back?
We don't know that.
I mean, if it were to rip out, I'm a dwarf. It grows back. I've got half a beard by 5 o'clock.
I mean, you see, Lucius is anxiously like looking at the horizon. He's like, "Well, we got like over a day. Are you gonna be okay?"
I mean, if you're ever bold or cold, I'll cut my beard off and fashion you something to keep
Or
you
if I
warm.
need to
I don't
eat
know.
a beard
Like
to
a-
stay alive.
Has his hair
beard
grown
cap.
at all since he,
not an
if you will,
became a
even trade.
Valenka?
Yeah, I get
A
it.
tail for a beard.
He's not Valenka.
Oh, that's what I
Sorry,
am.
there's a lot of new names out there.
I wish.
Wait,
you
what is
would've let
the
it
dinner
happen.
karma? What is it called?
Elentarka.
Elentarka.
I wish you would have let it happen, because then I would have had a tail, and then I would have cut part of my beard off, and he would have came back with a naked bum. But I gave him a hair patch, like hair underwear, hair underwear that he came back to wear.
Oh, I can't.
Guys, I'm scared.
Which leads us into today's sponsor, Me Undies.
Manscaped.
If you don't want dwarf underwear,
Rogaine for men.
oh god.
All of our undies are made out of a dwarf's beard hair.
Strong and sturdy.
Itchy as hell.
Moisture wicking.
Have you ever wondered what steel wool underwear would feel like?
Sure wicking.
Scratch.
It's a new micromodal formula.
Scrubbers.
It's gross.
I mean, have you ever seen a beard nice or that wicks the moisture like crazy?
Right off.
Yeah, it
Worst
actually
kind of
does. You
scratch
know, when you
sniff.
try to drink soup and you have a beard, it's like it all
It just
ends up
rolls-
in your
I mean,
beard.
that's-
Every
that's
time.
the
You don't
truth.
get any
That's
in
the
your
truth.
mouth.
It's like hydrophobic at that point.
It's more
How did
like
that happen?
it's more like the liquid kind of runs off, but the noodles stay stuck in the beard.
It's wild.
It's
Right, the
absolutely
liquid
crazy.
does disappear, but none of the soup ever got it to your mouth. Like all of the like goods are in your beard.
Take a drink.
Take it.
Use with a straw.
Okay.
Put it in your mouth. Boom. Just all over your
Yep,
beard.
yep.
It's ridiculous.
I'm not sure I've ever seen
I'm
a
shaving my
dwarf
face.
use it.
I quit.
I'm pretty sure
I
if a
feel like
dwarf ever
D&D
used a straw, he'd probably be kicked out of the class.
It's part of
Probably.
it.
Yeah.
Seems like a dream that we're in.
Yeah, like a fever dream.
We are. That's what it is.
It is.
We are
You guys-
arguing in a Scottish accent and a British accent, just like.
You guys come to. You've been walking in circles
This is
for 2
surreal
days
for
in the desert.
False.
And Matty B's back.
I have to say
Yep.
that this is quite annoying.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast something.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Accio Balefire.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
At all. I'm going to cast... I had this one I wanted to play with. It is called... Hold on. God, there's so many spells. Where is it?
Oh no, why'd you level us up? We have so many spells.
What shall I choose?
There's so many spells. You do know you have to, like, select a few
this is taking days, so I'm going to assume that if I only cast a few, we can go ahead and assume that.
Sure.
Long rests in between, like
Here and there.
I wanted to cast... It's
Wasn't
something
crazy.
about...
Yeah, Jordan, you can't just have all the cleric spells and pick from them.
Commune with nature. Commune with nature. And I know you would like pretty much give me this info.
Absolutely.
Anyway. So you instantly gain knowledge of up to 3 facts of your choice about any of the following subjects as they relate to the areas.
Sure.
I definitely want to know about prevalent plants, minerals, animals, and peoples, and I want to just basically focus on that, and specifically plants, all of that. I just within 3 miles. So I want to just basically get the gist of this part of the desert in a deep fashion.
We're out of the desert.
So,
We're out of the desert.
Not yet. I'm not letting that happen.
During this time he's doing it, so I'm going ahead. This is many days worth of stuff, and we're just kind of picking highlights, reels.
So
you want to get prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples?
Yeah, so what is the dominant... Basically, I want to know, the dominant, plants, the dominant animals, and if that's, a tribe of humanoids, cool. I want to know about those, and, if we're passing any, valuable mineral resources.
Okay. So you commune with nature.
Hey, nature, it's me again.
You learn... Okay, so prevalent plants. You learn that there are about 4 different species of plants that are pretty commonplace in the desert. Basically all kind of thriving together, kind of using each other as symbiotic relationships. Mm-hmm. It seems as though these kind of thin trees provide whatever kind of foliage that they produce falls to the ground and is used by these very small kind of succulent plants that look almost like hardened stone. So they kind of give the illusion of just rocky terrain, but upon closer inspection you can see the insides of them kind of have a greenish kind of inside, but from an outside perspective they have a hard exterior, but they use that for nutrients. Those things then are a good water source, and so they draw moisture up into them, which supplies moisture for the tall kind of cactus spiky plants, which provide shelter for smaller animals and stuff like that, which then gives life to what is essentially like a desert vine, which only is only seen in places where foliage or flora is present, but its networks extend miles under the ground. Mm-hmm. So those are the plants. And they all kind of, again, most of the time, if there's one, the others are around it in some way, shape, or form. They all seem to kind of thrive together. Minerals, there's not a lot of minerals other than very large, it seems like there's very large deposits of kind of basically salts that are underneath this desert. Deeper underground, there seems to be a few different ores of different kinds, some irons, some steels of different kinds. Steel isn't a raw mineral, I apologize. But yeah, an iron, just a basic iron ore. Not much in the way of valuable minerals or anything like that. You do pick up a couple of pings of what you could only assume is probably personal caches of treasure buried in the sands around here. Surprisingly more than you would think in a 3-mile radius, but yeah, there's people bury stuff out here all the time, it seems. And then animals, there are 2 animal species that are the most prevalent. there is, surprisingly, not the Sandguin. They seem to be not very popular. There is a type of bird that is called a strauss. And they are like a tiny, almost like a tiny little like pheasant that kind of lives in this area. They stay in kind of small flocks, but they are just kind of tiny little birds. Don't fly a lot. Usually, just kind of move along the sands. But that is the prevalent thing. You'll find quite a few groups of those all around here. The last thing out here that you haven't seen, but you're immediately given knowledge of, is some sort of a arachnid that buries itself in the sand and waits for things to come across its path and then catches it.
Is it big?
Yeah, about the size of a large dog.
Fuck that. Nope. Flying the rest of the way.
Are there any of these treasure caches nearby?
Yes.
Guys, I think we should do a little treasure hunting. I've developed this skill to sense through the sands. All sorts of fun things. Everything's great.
Is that why you've been like crawling around on your belly for a little while?
No.
No, that's for fun.
That was for fun. I just like the tactile experience. No, yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. But I located some treasure hoards. Who wants to dig one up?
I do have a shovel, I guess.
I'm not strong.
You don't gotta be strong if you got a shovel.
Yes, yeah.
Not that strong. You could.
I'm made out of sticks. These sticks are called bone.
I mean, yeah, me too. But
No, but like I'm just that. You got like substance.
Who wants to do it?
I guess I don't really, but I feel like we got enough treasure to last us for a little while. But
I'm not. I don't mean like if something you want to do, Zeph, we can do it.
All right,
let's go.
let's have fun.
All right, lead the way.
Guess I'll go too.
I mean, hopefully all of you will come, and this will be a fun group experience.
Treasure time.
Watch out for dog-sized spiders.
Holy
I
shit,
swear.
what?
I swear. Wait, what? What do you mean, dog-sized spiders?
I'll let you know if there are any about.
Okay.
Do you know if there's gonna be any about?
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Cliff,
So walking for Mike.
you want to join?
Of course.
You down for this? All right, and Pothole, I know you like digging. Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. You, about 100 yards away from where you guys were camping, you do find a spot that you guess is kind of the area where you felt the presence of something.
Oh, I know.
Oh wait,
Oh,
so
you know.
hold on. Do you know if it's gonna be one of them spiders, or do you know if it's gonna be treasure? That's a valid question I'm asking.
I think it's gonna be treasure.
But do you know that it's not gonna be spiders?
This is the first time I've ever done this. I don't know.
How about this? I hand you a shovel.
Yeah.
You get to digging.
Okay.
I'll stand at the ready. How about that?
All right.
All right.
Okay. So you guys are going to dig for treasure.
I would like to know if my DM thinks that there is a way for me to control my erupting earth spell to the point where I can basically just like blast all of the sand out of the way.
That is a valid question.
That's pretty valid.
He's basically become one of those metal detectorists.
Yeah, but
Choose
you
a
can
point.
just
You can
will
see
it up.
on the ground within range a fountain of charred earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. Each creature in the area must succeed the same with their bludgeoning damage. Additionally, ground area becomes difficult terrain until cleared. Each portion requires 1 minute to be cleared by hand.
Aesthetically, it makes sense.
It does.
But mechanically, we'll find out.
So
Like, one would think that with that
Yes.
combined with, like,
Ever.
mold earth.
So mold earth or move earth are the two things that make more sense for that. Erupting earth is more of a catastrophic, just like explosion. Almost like if you threw a stick of dynamite and was like, let's see if this works. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Move earth obviously is a powerful spell that kind of does that exact same thing. Mold earth, I believe, is also that's a cantrip. Do you have mold earth?
Yeah, so I could just be like keep doing it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Using mold earth, yeah, you very easily can just be like shoving the ground away. And here's the thing, it's if you target an area of loose earth, which this is sand, you instantly move it across the ground. And just like 5 feet, just like boom. So basically, giant sand blower Zeph is just boom.
Yeah. Do you
around.
know what this treasure may look like? Do you know if it's coin? Do you know if it's...
You can also do shapes, colors, or both to appear in the dirt around you. So if you want to do that too, you can.
Oh, hell yeah, it's beautiful. It's like,
spelling out words, creating images, shaping patterns.
It's like Zeph is the best.
Yep, there you go.
Balefire sucks.
Oh yeah,
In beautiful
this is great.
multicolours. But he does it at first. It's just blowing, and then he's like, "Oh wait, watch this.
Zeph is the best.
Beautiful
Balefire
stuff.
sucks.
Beautiful. Okay, go
I
ahead.
don't know what the treasure's gonna be.
Just for the sake of this, go ahead and roll a perception check. If someone wants to assist in that,
I
they
will
most certainly
guide you.
can.
I'll help, because I'm... That could have been a nat 20.
23.
23?
Yeah.
15.
23 is what you needed. Blowing through the sand, you do find a small metal chest that is buried in the sand. It's very old. It seems as though it has been here for quite some time, given the kind of like erosion of the metal, but it is a metal chest.
Check it for traps.
Make a investigation check.
Bro. Guided again. Check that for trap. Check it for trap. Can I make a perception check?
Sure.
Like, I'm scared. I'm looking for.
Looking for the dog spiders?
Yeah, because he didn't describe them as being the burrowers. So, like, I'm just gonna be like looking at the horizon for just spiders crawling over.
Dog spiders, make a perception check.
14.
Not 20.
Let's go.
Oh, what? Nice.
It is definitely locked, but there's no traps on it, mechanical or magical.
Hey, one of you who is dexterous, could you unlock this for me?
What you might?
Glyph? Yeah. Guided glyph.
I think his dex is
Nice
pretty
job.
decent. Plus 4, it's a 19. I'm going to assume that's over a 20, which is what he needed. With relative ease. Opens up.
What's in it, Glyph?
Well, he hands it back to you. He doesn't open it.
You gotta do it. You found the treasure.
You open it up. It is a chest that is probably about
2 feet?
18 inches.
Oh, God.
Yeah?
Okay.
It's about 18 inches long and about maybe 8 or 10 inches deep. The inside of it is lined in what seems to be like a dark kind of like the outside is like metal, just straight up, just like steel or whatever. The inside it seems to be lined with a darker material, and set inside it is one large cut material.
One large cut material.
It is cut, so it looks it's like a.
I previously said foreskin very quietly when you said it was lined, and now you said cut.
Like 3 times! Very large cut.
So you said it has a darker material?
If you don't shut up, he might take away my good thing.
What is in it?
So
Yeah.
the material that is inside, is
Dark iron. Super iron. What's it called?
Adamantium.
No.
Adamantium. It is not a chunk of raw material.
What is it?
It looks like it has been shaped to make a certain shape of it, but the dark black shine of it kind of gives a little bit of a reflection as you look down at the biggest hunk of finely cut black steel.
What?
That you have ever
That's what Nat
seen.
20 will do.
Oh.
And that is where we will leave our group tonight with
That's so
a
big.
random chance encounter
My God.
with a hunk of black
That's so big.
steel
What are we gonna do with it?
in the
does it
desert
do?
on the way back
Make the best
to
stuff.
Hofkus in June.
I assume.
We're the richest people in the world.
You might be. But until we figure
we're
out...
going to a great place.
I wonder if there's a place that someone could forge that stuff.
Yeah, we're going to a place where we can forge it into something.
Be very interesting. Until
I'm
we...
pretty sure they might pay a pretty penny if we don't want to forge it something and we want to actually just get some
Never
money,
know.
but let's forge it.
Until we figure out what we're going to do with that stuff, thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you all so much for listening. We'll see you all next time on the Wild Magic School Bus. Good night, everybody.
Good evening.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Wild Magic School Bus. I hope you had as much fun listening as we did making this for you. You can catch new episodes each Monday on whatever podcasting platform you use. And while you're there, leave us a review if you want. It actually helps us out. We've got socials too. You can follow us on Reddit at r/WildMagicSchoolBus, send us a subtweet at WildMagicSchoolBusPod, or follow our Instagram at WildMagicPod. Either way, stop by and say hi. We're always happy to meet new friends. See you next time.
Yeah.
And we're going to go ahead and start...
Did we do Will for him?
No. Well, okay, yeah, sure.
Because
Let's
they
do
know
that.
what his house is.
Hufflepuff.
No, he's a
Well,
Ravenclaw.
he's Ravenclaw.
He's Ravenclaw.
Even as
He
the tattoo.
wishes.
Yeah, that's a pick me
Will
in the
wants
house
us
if
to
I
think
ever
he's
heard.
No, he's
I'm
100%
Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
Pick me.
Well,
And you want to be picked?
I'm pretty sure.
I do. I have neglect problems.
And his
No one trusts Ravenclaw.
spell would be...
I cry on Q.
What would his spell be?
Ooh.
That'd be a difficult one.
Oh, the being difficult one? Is that what you said?
No,
Oh, no.
That would be
Not all spells. He would not be able to cast a spell. He never found a wand, but he always had a proclivity towards potions, and so he just had a potion he liked. I don't know.
The wandless wizard.
Oh, I'll read that.
Oh no!
No.
I see what happened.
Yes.
Oh,
No.
It's kind of like the other guys. They get like a fake wand, like a fake wand that
cast
doesn't actually
phallus.
work.
Oh no.
Or a whistle because they don't trust in the use.
It's that little
Phallus
tube
erectus.
that you got as a kid.
Viagra.
Oh, the old wandless Willy.
Or the things used to twin around.
Wandless
Okay,
Willy.
he can be Dobby. He's a house elf.
Yeah.
Dobby, how many
Canon.
times can I tell you?
Canon.
You cannot vote.
It works. He doesn't have a wand. He goes around in a state of relative undress. Got an oversized can.
What?
What?
What does that mean?
Will's butt.
His
Oh, so you were saying his ass.
Yeah, he was saying his
is
ass.
fat. Okay.
So does Dobby have a fat ass?
When I read the book.
Dobby is
Movie wasn't accurate.
For all you guys out there that didn't know, Will drops it like it's hot.
Yeah, he does.